Hey guys, this is JC Peretz, and we're going to take a look at emerging markets today. I think we had a big breakdown in copper over the last week, and I think it's worth talking about. So I don't normally do this, but might as well break down these charts. The first one is copper. So here we're looking at a weekly chart of copper, and look at this breakdown below this key support. So this is the 2011 lows. This is last year's lows, and here's what we're doing right now. Taking these out, we can zoom in actually so you can see exactly what's going on. And there's a long way down. This thing is crashing pretty hard. And this is what worries me, is that this big topping pattern that we're seeing elsewhere. Look at China. It's a very similar pattern, topping in 2010. We could take all this stuff out so you could really see what's going on here. But basically, it's a massive topping formation. Look at Russia. Same exact thing, except Russia's already breaking down with copper. So we're seeing lower lows in Russia. And this is really last week what really started to worry me. Look at this false breakout that we saw in December and January that quickly came crashing down. And as we know that from false moves come fast moves in the opposite direction. So as long as Russia remains below these lows and does not rally back above the early February highs, which is really what is necessary to invalidate any bearish thesis that you've got, this is going a lot lower. This is a crash. I mean, there's really no other way to no way to describe it. This is a crash. And what worries me is that if Russia's doing this, if copper's doing this, the exact same thing, breaking down out of 3-4 year topping formations, then in all likelihood, we're probably going to see something similar in the entire emerging market space, which has been in a bear market since 2011, has been making lower lows, putting in 8.5-year lows relative to the S&P 500 this week alone. And just look at that pattern. I mean, it's very similar to what we saw in copper, very similar to what we're seeing in China and Russia for obvious reasons. They're very highly correlated. If you look at the 3-4 year rolling correlations between emerging markets and copper, you're looking at about 0.8, a positive 0.8 for the last 3 or 4 years. So the fact that it looks exactly the same, the numbers add up as well. So what we're going to need to see is both copper and Russia most likely get back above this key broken support and really make this turn out to be a failed breakdown. And I think that that is the very low probability here. I don't think that that's what we should be counting on, and I think lower lows are coming.